Okay, explain what your decision is all about, Chief, okay?
Well, as I stated previous, for the last couple of years, retirement's been in the back of my mind. The imminent passage of this upcoming budget and the cuts contained in it kind of pushed the issue to the forefront for me. I don't believe these cuts are a good thing for the department or the city as a whole.
Do you think public safety is at stake here?
I do to a certain extent, because even though you're not cutting police officers off the street, they're not funding a vacant detective's position, so I'm going to have one less investigator, and we only have 5, and they're very busy on a day-to-day basis. So to cut that number to 4, I'm not going to have one person to send out on burglaries, sex crimes, things like that. So all of that is going to fall back to patrol to investigate. They're actually going to be on the street less while they're doing more of these investigations, because I don't have the investigators to do it anymore.
And what about the deputy chief position?
The deputy chief runs the day-to-day operations. He enables me to go out and deal with the community the way I do. Without that position, I'm stuck here doing the day-to-day stuff that I shouldn't be doing. Quite honestly, I have one deputy chief for this department. You go to the fire department next door, they have 4 assistant chiefs. This obviously doesn't seem right to me. I know life isn't fair, but to cut one deputy chief when that's all I've got doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me.
Does it concern you that the fire department isn't being cut much, but the police department is?
Quite honestly, that's not my call. That's their call. But from a personal perspective, yeah, it does.
What was your relationship with the council in this negotiation? How did that take place, and were they listening to your concerns?
Well, I made my plea when they offered up the cuts. I stood at the podium and explained to them why we need these positions and what the repercussions may be if the positions are cut. And they basically didn't listen to a word I said.
Do you think that they're being irresponsible in what they're doing with this budget in terms of public?
I'm not going to comment on that.
What about your thoughts about retirement in general? Is this something that you had considered previously?
Well, as I said, it's been in the back of my mind. I know that once I made up my mind last week to do this, my life seems to be a little more happy. So it's not a bad thing.
That's very well put, Chief.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. Sorry to hear about
Matt.
your mom. And
No, thank you.
if there's a time you can talk more, let us know.
All right, thanks.
Okay, take care.
All
Bye-bye.
right, bye.